Vilkenor, Danoin, Zare, Palakal, Vanuts. Vilkenor, Drameth, Danoin, Zare, Palakal, Vanuts. Vilkenor, Drameth, Van Bleef, 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 Danoin, Zare, Palakal, Vanuts.
I kept holding on, waiting for you. I knew you'd make it here. I knew it. It's all that kept me going.
Know that I shall attend to her wounds.
Garius, he tortured me, trying to get me to turn on you. But we can't stay. We need to get out of here.
Watch out!
Ah, Garius. I thought I heard the shadowy slithering.
So, you have made it here. I am impressed. But really, what did you think coming here would accomplish? You have done much to disrupt our war efforts, but you will answer for it, and you alone. Oh, you misunderstand me, though your gesture of mercy will not go unpunished. Your companions, for them I am prepared to offer mercy. You led them, you ordered them. I spoke at some length with your friend Nishka here, and with others you have traveled with. You have already felt the fractures growing within your tiny group, whether it be because of the paths to power, a slip of the tongue that shows the chink in the armor, or perhaps from those who can think for themselves and recognize the true enemy here.
Bishop, my debt to you is over, Knight Captain. Don't think this has anything to do with you. It doesn't. But your uncle, he poisoned everything right from the start. You, I respect. But old Duncan, he just can't leave well enough alone sometimes.
Oh, go on, Bishop. We have time. Our Lord will be here soon, and then none of this matters.
You see, Duncan, he saved my life once. Found me outside my burning village. Nothing but dead Luskan all around. Thing is, I was the one who burned that place to the ground, and I didn't want any witnesses. Then Duncan comes along, right when I was wounded, barely holding on, and I can't do anything to silence him. That's it, really. Nothing complicated. Just settling debts that never should have been made. It was part of an initiation ceremony into a Luskan assassination squad, like old Lorne once was. It's something they order all new recruits to do, whether they want to or not, and I don't care for that too much. You see, they order you to slaughter a Neverwinter village as part of the initiation ceremony. I decided to take care of two problems at once, and I chose my own. You see, for every West Harbor that gives rise to someone like you, someone great, there's 100 of me that end up going down the other path. And my village, not worth talking about. It doesn't even deserve to survive. So when they ordered me to destroy a village of my choosing, I saw a chance to kill the Luskans and kill that place that helped make me the fine, upstanding man you see before you. All as a fortunate accident. I was going to burn the village to try and kill the Luskans who were watching over me. It was a trap. But those villagers, those fools, they wouldn't leave when I told them, so they died too. I set a bunch of fires around the perimeter, let it all come circling in, and they all burned like sheep trapped in a corral. I told them to leave, to run, but they wouldn't leave their houses, especially when I told them. So they deserved to die right along with the Luskans watching me. I took a few arrows, had some wounds, and to be honest, wasn't sure I was going to get out of there at all. I was too weak to fight back, but it didn't matter, because for the first time, I felt all these chains come off of me. I felt free at last, but then Duncan came along, right at the end, tying me to that place, tying me to Luskan, tying me to the past. He saved my life. Then he said I owed him in that stupid joking voice of his, but I knew what he meant. He was blackmailing me with what he knew. Then he called his debt due, and that debt was to help you, and I had to do it. Else he would have told everyone that I was at that village, and then the Luskans would have come looking for me. I don't like obligations like that, or obligations like you. Say what you will, but after this, I'm free and clear. Whatever you have to say now, well, it really doesn't matter.
Come now, Bishop, let us be on with this. Our master awaits.
You watch it. I'm not anyone's lackey. Not any—
I think we've heard enough from this Knight of Neverwinter. And from you, Ranger. Now be silent.
Is that so? Well, in that case, you can handle the shard bearer on your own. After all, you really don't need me, do you? I think it might be best if you stopped having people stand between you and the Knight Captain here. Torio, Lorne, your Reaver friends. I'm not going to fight your battles.
You will die here if you leave, Bishop. I will come for you when I am done here.
Garius, you're going to die if you stay.
You were never a true leader, even with the ritual and the sword of Gith at your side. Do you think all your companions who follow you would follow you to death? I think not.
I would die for him without hesitation.
I would give my life and more for him.
Why would we leave? I say, for a minion of evil, this scariest fellow doesn't seem to be very insightful when it comes to our friendship.
From the Weeping Willow Inn to here, I followed gladly, and there's no way in the hells I'm backing down now.
In this one who leads us, I have seen the strengths I lacked so long ago. And as for you, Garius, I do not see Lorne nor Torio standing with you any longer.
Know that the choice is a simple one, Garius. If you fight us all.
Ah, of course. But let us ask each in turn, and we shall see the truth of it. And dear Nishka, let us start with her. Just to drive the blade home.
What? Nishka?
I tortured her, it is true. But cutting open your fiendling ally revealed some interesting truths beneath the skin. Wherever she goes, demons dog her footsteps and lie in her path. Zaxis, Maphasm, and I think it is more than coincidence. Lower planes blood draws lower plane blood, and the stronger the ties, the stronger the pull. Your half-demon companion has just the right touch of demon blood in her veins to make some ancient Ilfan binding spells take root. Provided you shed enough of the owner's blood on the stones of this fortress, of course. She must have a most unusual heritage for her blood, even as thinned as it is, to carry such power. And once she ran out of screams, she learned to obey. Didn't you, my dear?
You'll see the hells soon enough, Garius. I promise you.
Don't struggle over much against the binding tiefling. Save your energy for the battle to come. And really, I think the execution of this irritating knight captain is a small price for your freedom. The alternative is much worse, I assure you.
I am so sorry. But I have to do it. It's like the weight of this whole fortress is pushing down on me. All of Ilfarn all at once.
Come on, fiendling.
I can't do this. I won't do this. By the hells, I'm not gonna turn on the one person who showed me kindness. And if it costs my life, so be it.
You will pay the price for your disobedience shortly. But there are others who even now question their loyalty. Sand, I know you studied at the Hostower, and what relics you saw there are nothing compared to the ones that lie here. The secrets of ancient Ilfan, the power you seek is here. And I can allow you to rectify certain inequities.
Yes, well, as tempting as the offer to become one of the many Shadow Reavers we have already slain is, I shall pass. Not much future, you see, for you or them. Besides, the little girl here, she needs minding, else bad things could happen to us all, and I will not allow that to happen.
Ah, and then comes the matter of restraint. I can feel your indignation, Quara. Your power rolls off as your anger grows, as those weaker than you claim to understand you, when all they want to do is drag you down. The power you have, imagine if it was increased threefold, tenfold, 100-fold, without limit, without restraint. All the chiding and lessons and lies of the Academy and your father would be nothing against such power. I mean, truly, what more is there to learn from the people of Neverwinter? Not much, I think. Their time on this plane is done. And have your companions offered you any insights? Or simply more hostility? It sounds to me as if they are simply another academy of narrow-minded fools one needs to separate.